Hi, my name is Hillary Jacobs Hendel. I am an AEDP psychotherapist, and I'm an emotion educator. And I became so passionate about sharing the education that I received in my training with friends and family, and then ultimately with all of you and the public, because it helped my mental health so much. It helped me feel better. My relationships improved, and I felt much more confident and calm going throughout life, meeting the challenges that we all have, the emotional challenges of life, especially lately. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is the concept of how people feel better through integrating vertically the cerebral cortex and the body, and left brain, right brain integration. So what does that mean with all that jargon? So let's take the example of when we're working with anger and core anger, which is a natural evolutionary byproduct of an emotion that helps us survive in life, as all these core emotions do, that help us survive and thrive by protecting us. If we didn't know when we were angry, we wouldn't know if we were attacked, and we would be vulnerable. So we've evolved to have anger, and we all struggle with anger in modern days because we feel angry, and we have to figure out what to do with that anger. And there's two main problems that seem to arise, two main ways people cope with anger in ways that are hurtful to ourselves and to others. One way is when anger comes up, we immediately kind of become all about the anger. We become our anger, and we lose our mind, and all we are is enraged, and we go into our thoughts with self-righteous indignations, and we have all sorts of fantasies of leaving someone or telling someone off or hitting someone. And the other thing that we may do is to bury that anger. And burying our core emotions is ultimately the thing that makes us feel anxious, depressed, and disconnected. What we want to be able to do is to use our noticing brain that comes from the top of our mind, the cortex area, that we have the capacity to notice when we are angry. And I'm pointing to my body because core emotions are in the body. They get ignited in the middle of the brain, and they trigger the body first before we even know we're having an emotion. You cannot control emotions. We can only control what we do with them once we notice them. So one of the reasons I'm constantly telling people to notice that, as they're saying a story, telling me a narrative of something in their life, can we slow down and notice what you're experiencing in your body? Because just the noticing is like vitamins for the whole person. When we notice and continue to notice an emotion that we're having simultaneously, right? So we're having an experience. I am so angry at you. And with my other part of my brain, I know I am angry. I can name it. I am angry. I'm experiencing anger. I feel heat in my body. I feel energy. I can notice all these things as I'm having the emotion. And then once I can notice these things, I have a little bit of space to think about it. But just the act of noticing causes an integration of the top of the mind with the bottom of the mind and the body. It also integrates left and right brain. Left is our logical thinking mind, and right brain experience is our emotions, sensations, visual images, auditory experiences. Those are those dreamy like spaces where there's no sense of time. And so we are always trying to integrate left and right brain, top brain and body. And when we do, we feel calmer. It's just the phenomenology of how emotions work. We feel calmer, we feel more centered, we feel more balanced, and it makes sense, right? We're meeting here in the middle. So thank you for listening. If you want to learn more about emotions, you can visit my website at hillaryjacobshendel.com. Or if you like to read self-help books, you can pick up a copy or listen to the audiobook of a book I wrote called It's Not Always Depression. And that's all about how to understand emotions. And I make it very simple so that everybody can understand emotions, because understanding emotions is a huge key to feeling well, to feeling confident, to feeling calm, to feeling authentically you. And it's all about the science of the balance between head and heart and left and right brain. Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.